Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, hi. I'm making a little snack for Ella and I. Update on my cup.
Ella.
You are Ella. Not looking good. I don't know what happened, but hey, ouch. Okay, I'm making your food. Just calm down. It is not looking good up here. So you guys can see, I have ice in my cup right now, but this is where it's all just cracking off. All the way up around the top. You guys see that? So, but you guys can see it even better here on the inside where it's all like cracking off, like, like I said, on the bright side, I got 95% of the blue off. There's still some spots where there's some blue, but I got most of it off. But you guys see all that? Where it's like that just chips right off. Like, hopefully that stuff, when it chips off, the vinyl will be okay. Depending on the vinyl that they used. Permanent vinyl should be okay. But this spot here even looks weird. It looks like foggy here, like maybe water got in it. But I don't understand how. But you see where it's like darker here? I don't know if you guys can even see that. I can only see it when the sun's beating in from behind. There, you guys can kind of see how it's like darker right here. This is like foggy. I don't know, I'll have to keep you guys updated on it, see what happens. But so far I'm just so sad about this cup. But anyways, depending on how sticky the vinyl is underneath here, it should stay on. But I will have to see how it goes. I don't know. Okay, so I am very hot right now. I was just cleaning the bathroom. Found all of this stuff that I haven't seen in years, aside from that pair of pants and my slippers. And that, Ella just brought that in. But I haven't seen any of this stuff since at least Ella's first Halloween, at the very least. So it's kind of a mess. I need to get a bag and bag that stuff up. But I used my third basket that I got to organize these, like the on-shelf, under-shelf hanging baskets. Has my 2 swimsuits and Tim's 2 swim trunks on it. Then this is all of our towels and stuff like that. And then, ouch. Up here, we have 3 different mattress protectors, which we have 4, but 1 is on the bed currently. So we've got those up there. They were just all piled up right here. I still need to figure out what to do with the pillow and the blanket and get that shelf cleared off, but for right now, it's bearable. But I found this jacket and another jacket up in that cupboard from my senior year is the other one. This one I got 10th grade, I think. Mind you, I graduated back in 2013. So the one jacket's from 2012, 2013. This one's probably from like 2009, 2010. Maybe even a little earlier. I cannot remember. My hair's up in a bun with a scrunchie. You guys cannot even see it. Just a little scrunchie. But I've got my jacket. So this was my flagline jacket in high school for Reynolds, when I went to Reynolds. So my school history, I went to Mercer High School, or elementary school, obviously from K through 6th grade. Then we went to the high school. Mercer, there's no middle school. So I went straight to the high school, did 7th grade there. And then we ended up moving and I got put into Reynolds School District. Again, there's no middle school. It's just high school and elementary school. So I started 8th grade at Reynolds, went until halfway through, about Christmas break or so, of my junior year. Yeah, my junior year. Got pulled back into Mercer, which was nice. I wasn't starting a new school, but it was a new again type of school. You know, but I still knew 95% of the people. And I had at least some type of friends back at the school. So, anyways, finished out my 11th grade year at Mercer, and then my whole senior year was at Mercer. So this I wore, I believe, 9th, 10th, and about half of 11th. I had this, and then my senior year we got the other ones, which I love the other ones so much more. This zipper, it's all wonky. It has been so worn. I wore this for years, mind you. And the zipper is starting to like get really weird, so I have to zip it up here and then like pull it down. Not because I'm too big. It still zips, you know, just fine. It's not a struggle or anything like that, but it's just because it's a plastic zipper, so, you know, the teeth are starting to go all wee. But anyways, this was my flagline jacket. 95% of my flagline career. Had my name embroidered here. It says flagline on the back. Flagline. So we wore this for like parades when it was too chilly to wear our actual uniforms. We wore these to like football games to wear in the stands. Don't mind Ella's mouth smudge. But like in the football stands we would wear this to help keep us warm because we had like tank toppy uniforms. I'm gonna see if I can find pictures of our uniforms, but it was really not fun. So there was this one girl that she made the team. She wasn't, I wasn't thin, don't get me wrong. I was chunkier, but she was bigger. And I don't want to bring shame, but since she made the team, it made all of us have to wear these pantsuits. I hated the pantsuits. They were terrible. But because she couldn't fit into like the dressy type ones, like what I ended up getting at Mercer, they ordered these pantsuits. And hers were different. Like ours were like romper type things, so they were all one piece. And then we had a top that we put over top. Hers were just pants with the top. It wasn't like a whole jumpsuit because they didn't have a jumpsuit that big. They had to special order her pants, which obviously sucked, but it's alright, you know. But yeah, so this is my first flagline jacket, and like I said, it zips, it's nice. It actually still fits nice and cozy, like I got marker on it, but I absolutely love this. And I did have pants for them. The pants no longer fit, so I ended up donating them, which I kind of regret, but you know, like at the same time, am I ever gonna wear it again? Probably not. So this is my other flagline jacket. So the light blue one was for Reynolds. This one is for Mercer. This one doesn't have the cuffed sleeves, which I liked. Got my name in like rhinestones on this side. I don't know if this one's even gonna zip up anymore. This one's got like a normal zipper though. I'm missing 2 of the gems that were in said zipper. Oh, I really hope this one zips. My chest has obviously grown since then. So I think because I wore that one over there, the one I just took off, the light blue one, for so long, it's more like stretched out, you know? This one I only got to wear for, I don't even think it was 2 seasons. I'm pretty sure it was just my senior year that I got to wear this. Yeah, because football was pretty much over whenever I went back into Mercer. This is the other one, so it's got like this gray stripe and a white stripe. This is pockets that do zip. The other one didn't have zip pockets, but I'm a little too big. They will not zip. But I absolutely loved this one because, like I said, it's got the rhinestone for my name instead of the embroidered, like my other one. And this one, the back was to die for. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. It says Mercer Mustang's flag line. I'll lay it out on the bed so you guys can see it, but I absolutely adored it. The pants were the exact same color, and they had the same like sequiny thing down the pant leg. It said Mustangs. Loved it. But this one we wore, again, at parades type things. I'll just hold it up so you guys can see. It says Mercer Mustang's flag line. I wore this one so much in high school, like almost every day when it was cold, that I wore off a lot of the sparkles. Like the coloring on the sequins, not the sequins themselves though. But it says Mercer Mustangs, and then down here in the light blue it says flag line. And I just adored this. And I cannot part with them. I love them way too much. It was a reminiscence of my high school career, almost. Which, I hated high school, but I looked so forward to flag-line. Like, it was my escape. And I definitely miss that part of high school. I'm going to sit down and see if I can't find pictures of our uniforms so you can kind of see what I was talking about the pantsuits versus the dresses. And then if I can find pictures, I'll show you guys. Okay, so this one is the entire group. I couldn't find just the actual outfits by themselves. But this was me right here. I had blonde hair at the time. You guys can see this thick blue... Come on. The thick blue strap right there. And then my arm. This is the girl. You can see she doesn't have the thick blue strap. Because like I said, ours were all jumpsuits and hers was a pants and a shirt set. Generally, we would have been in something like these girls. These were the majorettes. They were in matching outfits. We only had two, and then these were they called them Raiderettes, but they're like the cheerleader type marching bands. But you guys can see they're in all skirts, like dressy type things, and we were in the pantsuits. That's because of this one right here. She was too big. They didn't make the dressy material, like these type of dresses that size. So we had to wear the pantsuits. Like I said, ours were jumpers, and we had this sparkly sequin top over top just to give us some sparkle. And then this was the outfits that we wore senior year. So I'm going to crop her face out real quick because obviously I want to protect her privacy. I could not find one of myself in the outfit. But this is the outfits that we had on. They were dresses. We had to wear tights with these boots. You can't see the boots, but this is what I wore at Mercer. It had a little bit of sparkle, but we were actually in these skirt sets. So at football games and stuff, when I was at Reynolds, we weren't able to wear our warm-up pants because we had the pantsuits on. So I hated it. I absolutely hated the pantsuits, but you gotta do what you gotta do to enjoy something that you enjoy. So, I always knew, by the way, that I wanted to be in Flagline. So my mom had gotten me into baton when I was in elementary school. And I ended up getting kicked out because I missed 3 practices over the span of 3 years. And they kicked me out and failed to give me my warm-up outfits, which is what those were called. because I flunked out, as they said. They kept all of my mom and dad's money and everything. So my mom ended up obviously taking me out of baton, keeping me out of baton. I still have said baton somewhere. But she put me in baton, and I always seen the girls that like did the flag at this third party place that we went to. There were flag twirlers, and I always see them come out with their flags and their poles and everything. And I always told my mom, I was like, I want to do that when I'm older. I just distinctly remember that. And I joined high school. Well, didn't join high school, you know, I got into high school, went to a football game, and I was like, and ever since then I was obsessed with flagline, and I joined every single time, and I made it every single year. We would go learn the routines at practice, come home, and I would practice. Even to this day, I would love to twirl flag, and I keep wanting Tim to buy me a flag and a pole just so I can go out in our yard, because we have a massive yard, and twirl. I used to be really good at the flies, you know, I'd toss the flagpole up in the air and it would twirl, and I'd catch it and just continue on. And I even still, to this day, I'll take my broom. Might be a little ridiculous to some people. Oh, my dustpan just fell, scared the crap out of me. But I'll take my broom and I'll sit there and twirl it like we used to do in high school. And I could do a toss in here, but I'm not going to. But like one of our moves that we had to learn was called the helicopter. So you like sat here and, you know, spun it like this in front of you, came out, down in front, out, twisted it around like that, back, and then you went like this. And when you went up is when you threw it. And you would catch it above your head and bring it down. And the broomstick would be the flag part.
Mommy, I can't pull my table.
You what?
I can't pull my table.
What do you need to pull your table for? But that just used to be my favorite thing to do in high school, was flagline. And I always looked forward to games with getting all spruced up. The makeup was outrageous, but...
Here.
Well, that's because you have so much crap out right now, Ella.
Baby shark.
You don't need in there. You already have enough toys out. You have all of your toys out. You do not need to get in there. How about you get down?
No, down.
You want to watch Blippi? Come, no, you're not getting in there. I mean it. The sunroom is trashed. Baby shark.